My name is Ryan Dwars, and I am 41 years old, and I live in Iowa City, Iowa. And I'm a 4.5-year pancreatic cancer survivor. I was having back and side pain. I put up with it for about a week, but it started to get worse, and my wife, Brooke, said, just go get it checked out at the ER, thinking it was indigestion, something, fairly minor. But the lab work showed blood clots, so they did a CT scan, and it showed a mass on the tail of my pancreas. It was a big shock. My uncle had pancreatic cancer, but we were naive about who it can affect, and I was 36 years old. I knew the statistics, and I knew that they weren't good, but honestly, I felt like that wasn't gonna be something that took my life. My kids were 3 and 5 at the time, and there's two sides to any statistic, so it's always been my goal to be one of the outliers. Brooke right away was kind of like, let's get this figured out. I was going to be able to have surgery, and then each of the treatments worked for about 6 to 8 months, but then I would have recurrence after each one, so then we would have to come up with the next treatment plan. When I was diagnosed, I was stage 2, and then recurrence made me stage 4. But then it was determined that through genetic testing that I had the BRCA2 genetic mutation, which led to the Sharon trial through Memorial Sloan Kettering. Brooke and I moved out to New York City without our kids, and the Sharon trial went really well, and then we were all set to come back to Iowa, but then I had some progression, and that was probably the time that I was most afraid or worried. We had sacrificed a lot to do this trial out in New York, and okay, well, this didn't work, well, now what? But we found out soon after that immunotherapy was going to be a potentially really good option because of what the Sharon trial did for me genetically. And after just a handful of immunotherapy treatments, my tumor markers have dropped from thousands down to like 300. We are just amazed at how well the immunotherapy is working. That really changed things around, gave me a lot more hope. I really didn't think I would get here. You just never know what might work for you. But I know what the fight's like, and I know looking ahead, if that needs to happen again, that I'll be ready. My wife has been the best support system with research, keeping my pills in order and asking the right questions. I truly believe I wouldn't be here without her. Now I'm working on some mental difficulties that I'm having. Once you're kind of past the worst of it, your mind takes in everything that you've been through. I've been depressed, easily irritable, and then also kind of going through some of the survivor's guilt of the why am I still alive when others are not. It is a very heavy weight to bear. So I am meeting with therapists. I've had some neuropsych testing as well, just to keep me in the best mindset as possible. I also started doing songwriting and music. That has been helpful in sharing some emotions and thoughts. This is a countrywide program through Teen Cancer America and Adolescent Young Adult program. I've never done anything like it. My singing is not good by any means, but it's something that I am really proud of. I think what's important to know about pancreatic cancer is that it can affect anybody at any age. I'm living proof of that, but longer term survivors, we're out here. We are success stories. It obviously hasn't been easy, but wanting to be there for my wife, Brooke, my kids, family, friends, birthdays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, that has been a big driving force. It has made me and our family very appreciative of each moment that we have together.